All right, I want everyone to go ahead and stand up and have walking feet back to their seats. All right, good job, thank you guys. Next thing that we are gonna roll into is we are going to do our worksheet on our vocab words. So in this worksheet, you are going to complete it. I'm gonna walk around and watch, and whenever you're all done, I'm gonna come over there and give you a little star on your page. What we are going to do is we are going to look at our vocabulary words that are going to be at the bottom of our worksheet, and we're going to cut them out. Just like we did on the board, we're going to match our vocabulary words with the definition. Now listen, they're all scrambled up. They're not in order. They're not in the same order they are on the board. They are all scrambled up, and we have to match the definition with the words. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cover our vocabulary list so you're not going to be able to see them. Okay, so what we're going to do is cover this up. We still have our bison passage up on the board, and we are going to pass these out. So when I call your group, please go get your worksheet from the basket. My purple group can go first. My blue group can go get their worksheets from the basket. Make sure you come back to your seats. The first thing you need to do is put your name up at the top of your paper. And my last yellow group, girls, go get your papers. Thank you. All right, does anyone have any questions about cutting, about gluing, about what we need to do? Do you need to cut it or can you write it? Yes, you have to cut. You need your scissors and your glue. You need to cut your words out, and you need to match them in the definition spot. You cannot just write the word. Thank you for bringing that up. All right. Now that the room's quiet, you guys can go ahead and get started. I'm going to be walking around. I got my smelly marker ready for some stars. Oh, don't forget your name right there. Remember, that's the first thing that we have to do whenever we get our paper. Good job. You guys are doing a really good job. I'm very impressed. You guys seem like you have been studying those vocabulary words at home with mom and dad. If you get done fast, that's okay. You don't have to say anything. Just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're done. I'm going to come around and give you a little star. Good job. Good job. All right, nice. Oh, I see you, Carlos. Okay, hold on a second. All right, good job, everybody. All right, so everyone has their work completed. Awesome job. I got to see everyone's answers. You guys can go ahead and turn your paper over, and that's how we're going to turn it into the baskets, okay? So first I'm going to need my blue group to stand up and go turn it in their basket. When they are all seating, I need my purple group to stand up, go turn it in their basket. All right, my last group, yellow group, girls, go ahead and stand up, go turn your basket. I want it face down, please. All right, good job. Okay, so now that we are all sitting, I'm going to divide us up into two groups. My first group is going to go get their iReady Chromebooks. The Chromebooks are going to log on to iReady. Make sure you have your headphones plugged in. We are going to be in our I Ready reading. I want you guys to do the assigned blue lesson that I have there for you. You are not going to be in green today. You are going to be in blue that I have assigned. All right, give me a thumbs up if you know what you're doing if I call your first computer group. All right, we are not in math, we are in reading. So for my first group, I'm going to need Chelsea, JJ, Micah, and Sierra. Please go ahead and go get your Chromebooks. Remember, when we're on our lesson, we are not talking to our friends, we are not showing our screens. We are not doing that because if we do, we're gonna lose a dojo point without a warning. Because this is your warning right now, right? All right, good job. Okay, my second group, I'm gonna need you to come and find an X at my table. You need your seats, and that's it. We're not bringing any materials to the teacher table today. So Carlos and Savannah and Zane, go ahead and come to the teacher table. All right, welcome to the small group, everybody. So what we're gonna do over here today is we are going to look at this huge piece of paper that we have in front of us on the board here, and we are going to create a bubble map, and we're gonna connect different words together and see what makes us think of these words. What are some pictures or some sayings that we can connect with these harder vocabulary words? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this so that we can see our vocabulary words. First thing that we have to do is we are going to draw our first bubble. So what is the first word that you guys want to put in our first bubble? Oh, did you say number one, right? Number one, we can go ahead and start there. So number one is bison. We are going to write the word bison in our bubble. I'm gonna get a better pen. Bison. Now, what we're going to do is I'm gonna put 2 lines and we're gonna have 2 more bubbles. Let's think of 2 things that we think of when we think of a bison. All right, an animal. Oh, you think of horns? All right, well, let's go ahead and draw some horns the best we can. Some horns. So we have one picture. All right, next bubble. What is something else that you think of when you think of a bison? That it's large. That it's large. Perfect. So let's go ahead and write the word large in our bubble. Now, we have large. There's another vocabulary word that we can connect with large, and we can connect these 2 bubbles together using 2 of our vocab words. What is the word that means large that's on our vocabulary list? Number 9, right, Zane? Number 9, because number 9 is large. And we know that large is big. Large is big. So we can go ahead and draw a line, big. We're gonna write that definition because it's a small definition. All right, perfect job. All right, what else can we connect to either large, big, bison? Shaggy. Now, why is shaggy connected to one of these words? Oh, because a bison has shaggy hair. Right, so a bison doesn't brush its hair. It probably has pretty messy hair, and it's probably pretty long too. So we are going to connect bison, and we are going to draw a line to the word shaggy. Good job. Shaggy is long or messy. You guys think we should draw a picture of messy hair? Yeah, definitely. All right, so we're gonna have messy hair. That's kind of funny, huh? All right. Another word that we can connect. Can you guys think of another word? winter, why is winter connected with bison? Because bison live where it's cold. Okay, winter is cold. Bison can live where it's cold. Perfect. Let's go ahead and find winter is number 10. Winter is cold. And bison can live in the cold. That's a really good connection that we just made. Perfect. So we've used bison, shaggy, winter, and large. We've used these words already. All right, let's think of a word that we can connect to horn. Horn. What is something that we can connect to horn? Can we connect vital to horn? Are horns very important? No, they're not. Right, good job. What about curve? Can we connect curve to horn? We can. Why can we connect curve to horn? Because horns are curved. A horn is not straight, it's going to curve. So we can connect horn and curve. Good job. So now we've connected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different vocab words just off of the word bison. Curve, large, winter, bison, shaggy. All right, are there any other words that we want to connect, or do you guys want to come up with another bubble? Another bubble? All right, we'll do it. So let's go ahead and start with village. I'm going to use a different color so that we can see that these bubbles are coming from a new word. Village. It's not working either. Good thing we have plenty. Village. All right, so when we think of village, are there any things that we can add in here? Yes, Diane. Vital. Now, why is a village vital? Because it gives people places to live. Do we need shelter and do we need places to live? Yes, we do. Having a village is vital. Having a town is vital. Having a home is vital. Having a family, those are very, very important things. Good job. All right. Village, and let's look at number 4, culture. In a village, they're going to have their own culture because it's their own group of people. So we can connect culture with the village bubble. All right, so we only have a few more left. We have plenty, we have protein, and I think that's it. Plenty and protein. I think we can make these fit in one of these bubbles. All right, if something is vital, do you guys think that protein is vital to us? Well, we need it to have energy, right? We have to get protein to be healthy. So I would say that number 5, protein, is a vital thing that we need. So let's connect protein to vital. We only have one more thing, and that is plenty. Plenty. All right. Here, what do we need to, where can we fit plenty into this bubble map? Plenty. There's plenty of people in a village, right? Well, sometimes there's not. So is there something that we can put that it is always going to be plenty? Are there plenty of bison? No, because remember they were actually being hunted off too much. There's not plenty yet. Not yet of bison. culture. We can say culture because there's so much culture in the world. There's plenty of culture. There's plenty of culture that we can learn about and we can see when we go different places. So we are going to write plenty and connect it with culture, which is connected with village. All right, good job, guys. We fit all of these words and we just had to start with 2 bubbles and we've connected these words. Good job, guys. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna hang this up on our lights so that the class can see the bubble map that we made. And so you guys can look back at this bubble map and you can see how these words are connected to one another. Good job. All right, as my friends from my small group are going back to their seats, I need everybody to take their headphones off. Go ahead and log out of iReady, close your computers, and we're gonna put them away in just a few minutes. So we are just going to talk about real fast what we did and what we learned in this lesson. First thing is, we knocked it out of the park when we did all of our definitions and our matches with our 10 vocabulary words. Another thing we did is we made this awesome bubble map at our table that we connected all these words together to make it easier for us to remember the definitions of these words. Hopefully next time when we read this passage about bison, we're not going to wonder what these words are about. This is going to help us know all these harder words in this passage. And now when we read these words in a different passage, we're going to be one step ahead and we're going to know a better definition for these words. So we are going to focus on these 10 words for this week. And we have another fun game that we're going to be playing tomorrow that's going to be a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more spunky. Don't forget, though, you got to practice your movements because tomorrow it might be part of the game to know your movements that we learned today in class. All right, so I need my group to go ahead and stand up and go put your Chromebooks away, and you guys need to go ahead and get out your journals.